Okay, welcome back, guys. And today we will continue our series of Vulnhub. The virtual machine would be Inferno, and I will put the link into the description section so you can download the image of this virtual machine without any problem. And if you do not mind, please subscribe to my channel. I do appreciate your support. Without further ado, let's get started. To save the time, I have already imported into the VirtualBox. The IP address of the virtual machine has been identified as 254. And also have already done the Nmap scanning. I have already done the Nmap, the comprehensive Nmap scanning. And from the Nmap scanning results, there's a lot of outputs by the Nmap, but as we scroll down, the 22 maybe has some collection problem. There's some problem to make a collection with FTP, and the 22 is fine, which runs SSH service, and also similarly 23, 25, and 53 some problem. We do not know what happened, but 80, which runs HTTP, and also other ports with question mark. So I think the next thing we can fire up our browser to visit this target. We need to refresh the page, and this is, I do not know the language. Maybe it's Spanish, whatever. It doesn't matter. And now, what we can do? We need to do some sort of directory enumeration. Okay, and we can Gobuster. And let's go. So the Gobuster 2 will do the very fast enumeration and to see whether we can find some interesting directory. Okay, we have got one, the Inferno, which is also actually the title of this virtual machine. So it must be something we need to delve into, right? And we can copy, and we can visit this directory. But prompt us the http basic authentication window, and we need to bypass this login. And but we can try like a weak password, like admin, but it failed. So I think we need to use the browser. Sorry, I needed to come back and open up the inspect and go to the network section, and then let's visit this directory again. And now we can input some like admin and admin, and from the developer 2 we can get the we can get the request. So I think we can do some brute force attack and to see whether we can find out the password. I think the username may be the admin, right? So we can use we can cancel this process of directory enumeration. And to save time, I have already opened up this website, and this document gives some help when we do the brute force attack on the HTTP basic authentication with Hydra. And we can scroll down to see the syntax for this command. You can see here. So now we can use the Hydra username is admin, and password list we can use locq, and we can specify the port number is 80, and the target IP address is 254, and the method, if we can go back to this document, you can see we need to specify the method, which is http get, and also the path of the login, and we can go to our browser developer tool. You can see this should be the path, and we can paste here, and we can make sure. We can make sure the syntax is correct. I think it's good. It's good to go. And then let's hit enter. Now we wait for this to be completed. And this will give us the password for the login, for the HTTP basic authentication. And then afterwards we can log in with these credentials. Of course, here, in the context of the brute force attack, we assume there is assumption, which is the username will be admin. If we use the user list or dictionary to do this attack or cracking, this maybe involves a bit long time. So it will take a bit long time. Anyway, we'll wait. So maybe to save the time, I'd like to pause the video, and when the command is over or completed or get the password, retrieve the password, and then I'll come back. See you later. Okay, sorry, I do not need to pause the video because the Hydra has already prompted to us the password Dante, and we can log in. And we can go back to our target, and we can refresh the page and use the password. And the password is Dante. Okay, but another login window prompt up, and maybe we can try the same credentials, right? Admin and Dante1 login. Yeah, no problem. And as you can see, this is some sort of CMS or content management system. And when we click the directory, and we can upload the files. But I can tell you, when I did this box several minutes ago, I failed to, yes, I can upload the file, the shell PHP code, but I cannot find the location of the file, and then we can access this file. So I think this vector may be involved a bit long time, but as you can see, we can look at some other information what we can get. As you can see, the CMS is Kodiak, and we can search this Kodiak with exploit, and I have already done that. And in the GitHub, I already got the exploit for this CMS or Kodiak. And if we go back to our working directory, I have already git clone this code, and we can go to the subdirectory, and we can have a look at this code. So as you can see, this is, of course, this is in written in Python 2, and we can Python 2 and exploit. And it says it give us some example or usage. We need to specify the URL and the username and the password, and also our Kali links and the port which can be to retrieve the reversed shell, right? And we can do this Python 2 exploit, and of course we needed to specify the HTTP basic credentials, denting, and specify the IP address of the target, and also the directory name, and for the post credential, the username is the same, and the password is denty1. And we can specify our Kali Linux IP address and the port number. I like to use the 555. And of course, the target is Linux. And we can run this command. Hopefully there will be no error. Yeah, no error. And please execute the following command on your VPS or Kali Linux attacking machine. So we can go to our another tab and paste the command here, and we need to open another tab and go to our working directory, because it says we need to execute 2 commands in total, and we paste the second command here, and then it says please confirm that you have done the 2 commands before or above. Okay, no problem. Enjoy. I think we have already got the reversed shell, but nothing happened. So what's wrong? So maybe we needed to specify the slash. Yeah, I already done, and send the command. Yeah, we have already got the reverse shell which connected from the target, and we can go to the ID. And we can go to the home directory, and there is one user, a denty, and we can go to the denty home directory, and we got, but we cannot, do not have the privilege to read the local txt file. We do not have permission. And we do some local or simple local enumeration. For example, like go to the desktop. Okay, I think nothing useful. And we can go back, go to our downloads. Oh, sorry, exit. I misspelled I needed to execute again. And run this again. And already send the command. Now we can go to the home directory. Go to denty. And go to the downloads directory. And we got the download DAT file. Sorry, I think this information is encoded by the hexadecimal. We can copy, and we can open up the Subchef website, because I didn't remember the URL of this website. I always use a search engine, and we can search the operation or algorithm as hexadecimal, decimal. Sorry, we can, as you can see, we have already decoded the message, and I think we have already found the username and the password, and we can copy. So we can open up another tab, go to our working directory, sh-denti, specify the target IP address. I think we need to remove the cached sessions by this command, and run the collection of SSH again, and then we can paste the password. Yeah, password. Yeah, we have already successfully logged in as a Denti user, and we can, and now we can got the user flag, right? Local. Yeah, and now we can run some like because the next aim is to get the root privilege or escalate our privilege, right? We can sudo normally. Yeah, we can run the T to escalate our privilege, and we can go to another wonderful website, which is GTF Opens, and this is a very wonderful resource when we do the local privilege escalation for T. Sudo, yeah, and we can T. We can. It means we can write the information, for example, like password with privileged user, and by T. Okay, and before we do this, we need to generate our password of our own user, right? By sudo open SSL password. I needed to help. Yeah, and sort. I need to specify. Sorry. I need to specify the sort, right? Sort. The password and the password options. Sort, yeah, sort anything. For example, like JSON, and I'd like use SHA 512, and input my password, simple password. Okay, we have got one, and we can go back our. Yeah, we can copy this command of the privileged user, which is root, and we can copy into the mouse pad, and we can copy the password. Yeah, password, and replace the password field. Of course, the username we can use another username. For example, like Jason, it's okay, it's my name, and we can copy and go back our shell. We can echo and sudo user bin t, and we can go back the website of GTF Opens. Yeah, specify the A. I think it means append, and the target file is password. Yeah, no error, and we can switch user to our JSON, and the JSON has root privilege. Okay, input the password. Now we have got the root shell, and we go to the root directory. Oh, sorry, why? Su and go to the root directory, and we got the root flag. Okay, so that's all I'd like to demonstrate in this video. And I think the first important step would be get the username and password for the HTTP basic authentication. And two, we have been using is Hydra. And then I think to get the root privilege is a bit simple in this box compared to other virtual machines. Okay, so that's all I'd like to share. I hope to see you in the next one. And please, again, if you do not mind, please subscribe to my channel. Bye.